Hello everyone, this is the Edgun Leshiy 2 in 30 caliber. Hello everyone, this is the Edgun Leshiy 2 in 30 caliber. Hi everyone, this is the Edgun Leshiy 2 in 30 caliber. Hello everyone, this is the Edgun Leshiy 2 in 30 caliber. Hi everyone, this is the Edgun Leshiy 2 in 30 caliber. Okay, so if you haven't figured out by now, this gun has many different looks to it, depending on the accessories that you want to purchase. And the Edgun Leshiy is an awesome gun. I've enjoyed it immensely. So this is the original that comes with it. This is the Leshiy 2 in the 250 millimeter 30 caliber. And so I'm going to just show you a couple of things that you can do to it and how easy it is to change it out, just for a little info. So the first thing that I had purchased was the aluminum handguard. This is the 6-inch handguard here. And with that handguard, you have this little adapter that fits on, which I'm going to show you. And it comes with some screws. And if you're looking for a moderator that fits this, I am going to recommend the HUMA Air, which this is the 30 caliber, but this is the HUMA Air 30, I believe it's called. And I purchased this is the 6-inch aluminum guard and the HUMA, and I bought them both from Edgun West here in the States. And we're going to show you how to put that on, change that out. And then I also bought HORNET Mod 50, and I have 2 extra stacks on it to quiet it down a little bit more. And with that, it comes with this adapter to put on, and it comes with only 2 little screws. So to begin, we're going to show you how easy it is to switch these out in different variables. And then the other thing I'd like to do is to have a sound test to see which one of these is the quietest. So in order to take this off, oops, sorry, our light just turned off. There's 2 different Allen wrenches you need, and one of them is a 3 millimeter, the other one is a 4. And I believe this takes a 4, and it's fairly easy to take off. Pretty much so, you just unscrew these 2 bolts. Now you can tell the gun is unloaded, so you don't have to worry about that. But I will also just, so I keep the comments down, I will remove the stock here. Make it a little easier on my end too. Okay, that's off. 4 millimeter. Take this off. Okay, that comes right off. Then, to put on the 6-inch handrail, takes this little adapter right here, and 2 of these little screws. I think there are 4. Yes, this is also 4 millimeter. And you see how easy this thing can switch. So if you get bored with it looking at like one way, you can just switch it out. Handguard fits right on, and it comes with 4 of these, and I believe these are 3mm. And what's nice about this is it fits right in the handguard. And there you have it. But then if you want to, you can make it shorter. By removing a couple of these stacks here. And there you have it. Now, if you want to change it out again to the Mod 50, which is the Hornet Mod 50, let's change this guy again. And we're just going to reverse the steps. And the 4mm. There we have it. Now, I'm going to put this one on. And take these are 4mm, I believe. No, I'm sorry. These are 3mm. There we go. And then if you don't like all this stacked on here, this is my current setup right now. There we go. So that is how I like, this is how I prefer it, like this. But then when I'm shooting in the neighborhood, I put the extra stacks on. It's quick and simple to do it. Now, I heard from, I've watched a little video on YouTube, and I think Brian from Edgun West was in Russia, and he was speaking to, I'm not too sure if his name is Ed or another Brian, I don't remember what his name is, but the owner of the company. He was talking about the moderators and their moderator being the original, that he believed this is about the quietest of any of the moderators. And the point he made was that you're adding longer, and for instance, you're adding this on here, that you're pushing the sound away from your ear a little bit more. However, it doesn't really project into being a quieter gun out. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to take this one here, and I am going to add all stacks, and I'm just going to use my phone, and I want to see what the quietest of these suppressors are. This would be great information for you. It would be great information for me. So let me set all that up, and I'll be right back at you. Okay, so now we're going to do some sound level metering. I just have my iPad out here, and I'm going to use the Mod 50. This is the 30 caliber, of course. I have this tuned up pretty high, about the highest I can go with it. And, I'm shooting about 780 feet per second with it. So this hits pretty hard the way I have it. I think the average was 780. And I have the meter set up, which I'm going to turn this around, about 30 feet away. I'm going to be shooting from my van over here, away from it enough that we're not going to get the back noise from the van. I want to keep this as honest as I can. And this meter is set up right over here, very close. Like I say, it's about 30 feet away, 30 paces away. And so we're going to see how accurate I can get. I think I'm going to do 3 shots, maybe 4 shots. There's nobody out here today, so I should be good to do about 4 shots. And then I'm going to switch it out, and we'll try a different. So this is the HUMA Air, and this is the Mod 50. So let's see how much noise it has. I'm going to flip this around. Sorry, I'm not very high tech with anything. Let's see if we can see our meter fairly good. And let me zoom in on here. Okay, I think we can see that pretty good. Okay, so hopefully that caught it all right. I'm going to swing it back around here again. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to change this out real quick. And we're going to see what the next one, which is going to be the Mod 30. And let's see how noisy that is. Okay, so I'll be right back. Okay, so now I have it changed out. Now I have the Mod 30 on here. Originally, this has got the 5 stacks on it. And this is how it comes at Edgun West, just the way this is. My Mod 50 that I was using has 2 extra stacks, so keep that in mind. So let's see how loud this is. Another 4 shots. I'm going to turn it around. And again, we're shooting about 30 paces away, something like that. Okay, now that was the Mod 30. Now I'm going to put back on the original that was shipped from Edgun West. And let's see that. That did sound much louder than the Mod 50 that I had on there, the Hornet. So let me go ahead and put on the original, and let's test that and see what we get. So I'll be right back. Okay, now I've got the original Edgun moderator on it. And now we're going to test this. Hopefully we'll be able to get it 4 shots. According to Edgun, this is just as quiet as any of them. So we're going to test that theory, and we're going to put this noise level, we're going to put this right back to the noise level, and we're going to see what we get. Alright folks, hopefully that kind of proves the point here. I haven't actually looked at any of the data because I've been shooting, so now I'm going to go back in and I'm going to see what each dB is and how it all relates to each moderator. But that should give you a good indication. I'm going to do one more thing before I go, and I'm going to go back to the HORNET 50, and I'm going to take those 2 extra sections off that I originally had, and we're going to shoot it just the way if you had purchased it without the 2 extra sections. So let me go ahead and I'm going to take those off, and then I'll get back to you on that. Hold on. Okay folks, now I've got this set up. This is now the HORNET Mod 50, just the way you would receive it. I guess it only has 1, 2, 3. I guess this is a 4 stacker, I guess, because I did buy 2 extra. So anyhow, let's go ahead and see what this sounds like. And this is the original Mod 50 without the 2 extra stacks. So let's give this a couple of shots. Okay folks, so that was the original stack on there, and just so you guys understand, I'm shooting about 10 feet away from my van, so I don't want you to think that the echo from my van is bringing the noise over here, and just so you realize that's not my purpose, because I know when you're shooting, when you're directly behind something, the sound from that can push back at you. So I try to eliminate that as much as I can. The next thing we're going to do is send it over the chronograph to see how fast that pellet's actually going in the average. That'll also give you a little bit of idea of the dB and what we're pushing. So let's go ahead and do that, and I got to refill my gun first. I'll be right back. Okay, we got the chronograph all set up, and we are shooting these 30 caliber Hades Diablo 44.75 grain. These are the same pellets that we did the sound level meter, so we're keeping everything even, and this kind of plays a role in the sound level, knowing exactly what we're shooting at. So let's give it a shot, literally.
784, 782, 779, 784, 789, 786, 782,
2, 4, 6, 7. I think I got one more.
789.
So 2, 4, 6. Yep, that's 8 shots. And let's see, we had a high of 789, a low of 779, a spread of 10, and a deviation of 3.5. So there you go. That's what this is shooting at. Anyhow, I think this completes it. Okay, a couple of things that were kind of surprising with this test. Um, I was really expecting a little bit different result, to be honest with you, and I think I have to go back and do more than just 4 shots each. I really need to do probably 10 shots to get a real accurate reading of what's going on. I also don't think the program that I was using was the best. I don't think it was accessing the microphone because there's such difference in decibel readings. So that's something I'm going to have to look into a little bit. And of course, I'm using my iPad for it. That was okay. But having said that, just so you know, the one that I was using for my app for the sound level meter, we'll show you here. It was called, I don't know if you can see it on here, you probably can't, but it's called Nosh, Niosh SLM. It's Nosh and then this SLM. So I don't know what that means, but that's what I was using. I probably, in hindsight, would have stuck with Decibel X. It's the Pro series. I think this one gives you a better representation because some of the sound levels, I think, were suppressed a little bit more than I believe. At least with this one, I'm getting about 10 dB more averagely because I just did a test inside the van having some music run, and I noticed averagely there's about a 10 decibel difference between the two programs. So yes, it wasn't an exact, I wish it was a little bit better. Some of the surprising things with it, the Mod 30 seemed to be a little louder than the original. I kind of found that kind of surprising. But one thing is for sure, one good point that Ed from Edgun had said is that while you're shooting, your ear can't really pick up what other people are listening to. And so I think it is a good factor that you should have a microphone sitting out there a little farther because when the suppressor is much longer, it is away from your ear. So what he said does make sense. But I have to do a little bit more investigation with this. But I hope you enjoyed the video anyway. And I am going to investigate a little bit more. I'm going to give it more accurate, at least in the point of doing more shots and try to get out there to 10. And the reason why I really couldn't is because it's the weekend. There's more people out during the week. And when you're doing that many shots, you start, people might start wondering, who's shooting at them. Anyhow, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching.